Duncan Keith out 4-6 all today on In the Crease. Tommy C. What's going on, everybody? Hockey fans from all around the world. Welcome to In the Crease with Tommy C. And special guest, Mr. Legendary Jake Link with the Dead on Dave. What's happening, gentlemen?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What's up?
You're all respectful now on your job trip.
Yeah, I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
I'm just gonna start walking around because I'm in Jacksonville right now. Just saying a bunch of business terms that make no sense and going up to, excuse me, sir. I wanna diversify my mortgage options. What should I do? What portfolio should I put that in?
Oh, Jesus. If you do that, they'll probably hand you $1 to pick up their friggin' suitcase.
Right? Look at this new money coming into town. Like, here, kid, fucking change my colostomy bag or shut the fuck up. That's about it.
Well, if you want to hear more about the tales of Jake and how he almost lost his job, his house, in one fell swoop, check out about an hour after In the Crease airs, and you'll hear that story.
It's just the house. I would have still had the job.
Oh, okay.
I could have lost the house.
Yeah, well, say. Yeah, it's a great story nonetheless. In the world of hockey, Duncan Keith with a little bit of a surprise surgery. 4-6. Dead on Dave being the big resident Blackhawks fan here. It does explain a lot. It does explain a lot, but the way I see it is better now.
Yes.
Better now than later. What do you think about this, Dead on Dave?
100%. I bet it's a meniscus, which is a little scary. They got the surgery in there quickly. Hopefully this isn't going to be something that's going to hurt him the entire season, but definitely better now than later. He did not look right so far this year. Just everything looked off about him. Hopefully this is going to get the ship righted, and then mid-December, back in form, Blackhawks can make a run. We just got to maintain until we get him back because he is a pivotal player.
He's a pivotal player, and I think what's even more damaging is not so much you're losing him. The blue line has not. They've been shaky,
Yeah.
and you're losing the main guy. There's no upside of this other than better now than later.
Sure.
Duncan Keith,
Of course.
former Norris Trophy winner, and one of the best defensemen in the league. He's mean. He has offensive skill, and most importantly, he can hit Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews on the tape every time.
He eats up a shit ton of minutes, too. That is an important thing. This dude is a straight grinder on minutes, and
What was
that's
he doing? About 25 minutes a game?
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, something insane.
In the playoffs, he was doing like 30 minutes a game in the
Yeah.
playoffs last year. It was insanity.
It was ridiculous. Well, I mean, he reminds me. It's funny. He reminds me a lot of Chris Chelios, which is a guy that used to eat up a ton of minutes and played for a long period of time, and was fortunately pretty much injury-free most of his career. But look, I mean,
Meniscus is it's a big injury, but it's not it's like a horrible. It's not like career threatening.
I don't think it is what it was. And I'm no doctor, but I think this is probably a lot more serious 20, 30 years ago.
Sure.
And look, these guys are insured. They have the Chicago Blackhawks probably have some of the best doctors. They keep an eye on stuff like this. It really, really isn't. I wouldn't say it's a big deal, but it's not panic button time in Chicago land by any stretch.
No, it's not. He's 32.
It is for
This
the
is his
Cubs, though.
first. He's 32. It's his first major injury. And major is even a big word. It's 4 to 6 weeks. It's a meniscus. Rundblad, Hjalmarsson, they're going to need to step up.
Absolutely.
Seabrook, we know he can play. Svedberg's got to play. Van Riemsdyk has really got to step up. He's 24. It's time to see what he's got. So there's an opportunity here from all of the misery. And I'm knowing the Blackhawks, expect a move in the next few days, bringing somebody up from the AHL or making a minor trade. That's what the Blackhawks do in situations like this. They lose a player, they add somebody. This is what they do.
Yeah, and this is, you could look at this as a bad thing, but from a player's perspective, all right, now I'm going to get more ice time because Duncan eats up everything. So this is you bring up Van Riemsdyk, Jersey boy
From Middletown, New Jersey.
Where is Middletown, Jake?
Middletown is probably 20 minutes away from my old house.
Which
Not
one
even.
is-
Somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Everything from the world revolves around Woodbridge, New Jersey to me. How far is it from Woodbridge?
Oh, from Woodbridge, a half hour.
About a half an hour. Okay.
North,
right-
south,
it's
east, or
right-
west. Wait, you got to be specific.
About a half. I don't think I-
It's right before. It's right before. Technically, before Sandy Hook.
There's got to be a lot of rich people out there because I've never.
Oh
been
yeah,
there.
there is.
Yeah.
Especially South Middletown.
Oh really? Because they can
Yeah,
South.
like
they can afford hockey gear, and that's why we get hockey players from that from that part.
It's
of
probably
the world.
really that eastern part of South Middletown that's
Yeah.
the real fucking hot spot for athletes. South Middletown.
You know what? I feel like we alienate a lot of our audience and the people on our show because me and Tommy are from the same area.
Yeah.
So like we're sitting here. Oh yeah, Tasty Subs in Edison, and, and everyone else just has to sit there. Jeff's like,
I wonder
we
what
have good
Tasty
trips
Subs
to
is
St.
like.
Louis.
What do you mean?
Talking
We got
about common people that you both knew at the same time and shit like that. It's like, what the
wait a minute,
Jake?
we just
fuck
went
are you guys
international.
talking about?
Jake, do you know that we started the French version of the broadcast?
Oh yeah, I do know that.
A whole new channel, and it went really, really well. They were laughing in French the whole time, so I just assumed it went great.
I heard they gave up halfway though. I heard halfway through the show they stopped it for some reason. I got scared. I don't know what happened.
Like Joke's gonna be like, "What do I need your
It
logo?"
took a second, god damn it, but I'll take it. Joke delay.
Yeah, joke grenade. Yeah. But we're international. I mean, we got Blues, we got the Midwest covered, we have the Northeast covered, and we have Canada covered in spades. We even have Frenchies. We're very welcoming, and we're very welcoming, and except for women, they're not allowed. Otherwise, we're good.
Oh, well, there's an email from Jen Neal.
Yeah.
Good fucking job.
Yeah. Well,
As you said that, Dr. D came in.
Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Deb in Texas, Little Listido, Mr. Matt Wilson, Gun Cannon, who loves me to take. I'm not gonna even go there.
There's somebody in the gun cannon. It's a little redundant, but I like it.
Yeah, because if he misses with the gun, he'll hit you with the cannon.
It's like somebody naming themselves faggot homo.
I was gonna go with that something somebody in the '80s would name their penis, but hey, you went your way. I go mine.
All right, let's. New York Rangers make a huge statement after being sloppy against the New Jersey Devils. Appropriate guy to hear. Yeah, I mean, how much did you miss in Saturday or Sunday? For rather, Saturday's the French show. Excuse me, because I'm sophisticated. How much did you miss how much did you catch the Devils Rangers game on Sunday, Jake?
I caught probably like bits and pieces throughout the periods and stuff because you had the Jets game on. I was running around doing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Devils look. I don't know if the Rangers looked really bad, but the Devils looked better.
Yeah.
They looked better. And considering right now, I know it's early in the season, the Devils actually had the number 2 power play.
Yeah, I did know that. They are pretty good on the power play. Here's the thing about the Devils. I've said this before. I mean, at times they look like an AHL team. I'm not actually just digging on them. You felt that way as well. Some of that has to do with being early in the season. The other part is the only real offense they have is from Adam Henrique. The thing is, I think what happened with the Rangers just stopped respecting them. Because this is a team that still plays 60 minutes. They are not a lazy hockey team. Pete DeBoer is not taking them out for ice cream anymore. Apparently, this penis with wings. What's his name? Haynes? Holy crap. He looks like Scott Farkas. You know? He just beat me up and made me say uncle. I think he shaved all his... I think he's got red hair.
He looks like he used to be a ginger, and he just got tired of being made fun of. So
Exactly.
I tell you, he had green eyes.
That's what he looks like. He's like Scott Farkas up there. But he's got those... He looks... there's 3 ways for a coach to be. You could be like... And this is throughout history. It's that you could be like Daryl Sutter, sort of indifferent to what's going on.
But completely unintelligible.
You could be like Haynes. Like Haynes would be more of a Scotty Bowman model, just look very serious the whole time. Or even another would be Elaine Vigneault in New York, just serious, concentrating. Or you could be like John Tortorella or Jim Schoenfeld and just stop screaming at everybody. So that like he has the Scotty Bowman model of coaching. What does Patrick Waugh have? Well, he has the John Tortorella model, So there's coaches come in 3 different forms. I like the ones that yell and scream a lot, personally. Big shot.
I think honestly, but with a coach like that, their shelf life isn't as long on a team
Yeah,
because it's
true.
just like Torch is just being Torch.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's really.
Well, there's rumors that he's going to be in Columbus in the next week or 2, and that they're seriously looking at him going over there.
I can't believe that about Columbus. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
It's funny with guys like Tortorella. It was the same thing happened with Ditka in the 80s with the Bears. When coaches like that are winning, they're geniuses. It's their discipline and it's what keeps them, keeps the team in line, and the fact that they could be these powder kegs at any time. But as soon as they start losing, well, he's too fucking hard on these guys.
It's so bizarre,
he
right?
can't communicate with his team properly.
I know.
That's how it goes. It's this
nothing.
weird phase.
It has nothing to do with them being too hard. It has everything to do with. I think it comes down to if you have like a parent that yells all the time. It's just like you stop listening to them.
Yeah, because you stop getting afraid.
When you have a parent that doesn't yell or is very, very calm and very to himself, and then he starts yelling, you fucking listen.
Yeah, maybe that's it. When when Elaine Vigneault puts his voice out there, people are like, "Oh wow!"
I mean, think about it. It was 3 years ago. We were laughing about Elaine Vigneault.
Yeah,
Just
I know he's one of the best coaches in the league. You can't really.
Yeah, I know.
His record's amazing.
We were making fun of Elaine Vigneault, all 3 of us, and that are in this conversation right now. We're making fun of Elaine Vigneault.
That may have happened. Yes,
he did a tremendous job under really not easy situation where a coach was so much a part of that city. And
Dr. Deke says I want to take Torts out for ice cream.
He looks like he really needs it. He's definitely a tutti frutti type of guy, it looks like.
I ordered fucking rum raisin with fucking rainbow sprinkles, not fucking chocolate sprinkles. That's it. Where's the fucking ice cream scoop, girl? Get over here.
Where's the fucking Rocky Road? Where's the fucking Rocky Road?
Ah, shit. My favorite.
You say you have 31 fucking flavors? I only counted 27. Sherbet does not count as a flavor.
Since when the fuck is sherbet ice cream? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Jesus. The
I gotta be careful. I realize I'm in a hotel room.
Yeah. That happens to Bill Burr all the time. He does the podcast and is like, and ladies, and then all of a sudden you hear like, is there a problem, Mr. Burr? Yeah. I listen to his podcast. He has to. I just had to pause it. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much covered. Rangers look good. Devils look like they're coached by Scott Farkas. Jack Valet says he wants Torts to adopt him. Deb says that Torts annoys the shit out of him. And then Jack says that Deb's gutless.
The great thing is all of those things can be true.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Yeah, I guess so.
Including the last
But
one.
I think Jake's really right though. I think it just a voice in the locker room gets
Jack
old.
Valet. Torts is the classic dad from the 50s that freaks out on his wife. You cooked the shit out of this meat. Jack Valet.
Shout out to Terry as well. The Canadian Ice Princess. Jets playing a little better, I guess. They actually playing a lot better than I thought they would. Oh, and that brings up, I didn't actually write this down, but this is very difficult for me to watch this start for Calgary, the way they're jumping off. This is not easy. I even looked on.
Fall from grace.
It really is. It's like, Ryan Lampert. I mean, I could have wrote the fucking headline for him. So you're surprised about their bad start, are you? Because it really is with that team. That team is the biggest threat to analytics. You're not seeing these third period turnarounds like you did last year. It's quite upsetting to me, especially due to the fact that I like Johnny Hockey, and B, it's not advanced stats, it's advanced stats people. Wonderful to be joined by the great Matthew Kassar, who recently changed his last name's first letter from a C to a K to get more.
I saw that.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that bizarre? Yeah. Like, why did you?
It's kind of par of the course for Matt, though, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised it didn't happen sooner.
I gotta ask you, like, why would you do that? Why would you change your name like that? And we had a conversation offline about name changing and stuff. Like, what's the point?
Well, I told you there's several factors that go into it. First one, it looks cooler. Second one, I went to Syria, and I saw this guy walking around with a jersey, not a jersey, like a soccer T-shirt.
Yeah, soccer shirt. Yeah, soccer shirt.
And the guy's name in the back was Kassar, but
Yeah.
spelt with a K.
And it looked more.
And
bad.
I'm like, dude, I could be related to that guy, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't the name of the fucking explosive fucking
Yeah.
model? I mean, that's the scary thing here.
Well, I mean,
I don't want you being confused.
Well, look, they changed his name over there because if it's a C, it looks less Araby. So it might be more French because there's a million French last names that start with C. So, but I mean, the way I see it is because it's a pretty common name here. Well, I live in a Turkish neighborhood, so it's not that uncommon a name. I'm the one that figured it out first. He was like, I remember I said, "Isn't your name supposed to start with a K?" He's like, "How did you know that?" That's what he said. And
I'm still trying to get over. Your name is less Araby. I'm still stuck on that. I wasn't gonna let that fucking go.
Well, I mean, my uncle or my family, they
let's spell Bin Laden with an I in front of the end. They won't know the difference. They'll think it's Irish.
They'll never know the difference. Exactly.
Yeah, well, I mean, my I can't even blame their family. Look, my family dropped the O at some point. The O count.
Exactly. Look who's talking.
Well, I didn't do it. Well, I think that
you
stuff's
didn't do
stupid. I don't care that they dropped the name. They could have called me Smith for all I care. I don't really.
Right?
I don't know. You're probably right.
I can't talk shit because I have the most hack the fuck piece of shit
and then
name of any of us here.
Dave's a Pollock, and they named his grandfather changed his name to Vancouver so he wouldn't sound so Pollocky in Chicago.
Because apparently the Dutch were really hot in the 40s in Chicago.
Well, they're just not offensive. Pollocks are much more offensive with their pierogies and shit. You know.
Absolutely, stupidity and kleptomania. It's not a good thing for my people.
Well, they're only stupid in America. They're stupid and dangerous in Europe. That's the stereotype.
Exactly.
That's too funny. Matt, you said you had something. What's on your mind, hockey wise? I suppose. What's on your mind?
I need you guys to help me out.
Oh, here we go.
Here
you got? What do you got? I'll help you.
I have this really bad memory. Do you remember who was the second star last week in the NHL?
I had it written down yesterday. I think it was
Who was it?
Patches. Patches was the second star.
No, it wasn't Patches.
I think
Was it Stamkos? No, it wasn't Stamkos.
It was Tyler Sagan. It was
Oh,
Tyler
exactly.
Sagan.
Oh, that must mean the season's over. Oh, that must mean the season's over. Oh no.
He scores his 500 points. Do you know how many memes I get? Like Stamkos telling me to suck it. 'Cause he scored 500 points.
I like how you changed Stamkos' name to Stamkiss. Humans' last names.
Yeah, no. But
I can't stop Don cherrying. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, you're actually worse than me, and I'm horrible with last names. It's quite amusing.
Yesterday in the yesterday in the chat, I wanted to say I need to shave my beard because it's starting to look like Bin Laden's butt hair.
Why didn't you write that?
I Don cherried. I wrote instead of beard, I wrote breasts for some reason.
No, that has to do with you not getting laid.
You know what?
Oh
when
my
you
God.
said that, I didn't even hesitate or whatever. Man has hairy breasts. Big deal. So man,
And
I have a question.
Jeff was like, "Hey, you should try Advocare then if you have breasts."
That's right. Check out Advocare. Jeff the Huffman right here in the description box.
Advocare and Nair for you.
Advocare in there. Maybe they have a package deal.
Advocate for your body, the Nair for your knuckles. That'd be great.
You need to lose some weight and lose some hair? Try Advocare.
Advocare, there you go. It's a new packaging. Kazar, since you brought that up and you wanted to try to slam me so hard, how many goals does Sagan have this season?
Sagan.
He doesn't have as many games.
He's got one goal, one sucker. How many does
He
Stamkos
doesn't.
have? He's got one
doesn't.
goal. I'm looking at it right now. He's got 1 goal, 3
Impossible.
assists.
You know, the thing
4
is, he's
points
It's
total.
the game he had 2. There was one game he had 2 goals and 2 assists.
I'm looking at his stats right this second. 1 goal, 3 assists.
Look
4
at
points
another
total.
column. It's impossible.
Okay, Tyler Seguin, right?
Tyler Seguin. What does he have so far?
1 goal,
has 9
3
points.
assists. He has 4 points.
I think that's from
Yes,
before.
that-
No, he was player of the
Oh no,
week.
he has like 8 or something.
I'm looking at his stats right here.
Oh my
I'm literally looking in front of me. Unless they're not updated on fucking ESPN.
Well, that wouldn't shock
Probably
me. When
not. It is hockey.
It is hockey.
I don't know. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
don't give any amount of fucks. I don't know. Here, I will
I don't know.
even
Look at him.
screenshot
What,
this
what are you
bitch.
looking at a book
They,
for?
they have 1999 stats still up there.
Yeah, look at this shit. Tell me I'm
Great year,
crazy.
Aggie. Oh, Jesus.
I just put it in the chat. Tell
You
me I'm,
just put it in. All right, hold on. Let me check this out.
tell me I'm nuts.
All right. Here we go.
3
Yeah.
goals. 3 goals, 5 assists.
I've got 1 goal, 3 assists.
When the hell? This is. You just took the screenshot now.
I just took the screenshot right this second.
That's so weird.
I'm looking at it right now. He has 3 goals. 5
ESPN is doing me wrong then. ESPN is, I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
really suck. Well, we got to figure this out. Hold on. I will be the arbiter. How about that?
Hey, can we bet on something while we're at it?
I don't have my thing low. What do you want to bet on?
I don't know. You decide. I don't know.
Oh no, I didn't have any.
What do you want
What
to
year
bet
you get
on?
lated?
I'll take the over/under at 2042.
What the hell? Oh, you want to bet on? Oh, okay. Yeah, the over 2042. All right. Let's go to NHL.com. Let's do this.
Yeah,
the right
that's
way.
where I'm going now too.
All right, that's because they have advanced stats. Apparently, they get them in advance.
The advanced stats.
They get them in advance. All right.
He has 8 points.
This is not exactly an advanced stat.
Yeah, yes, NHL.com does have him at 8 points.
Well, you lose. Pay up.
I wasn't betting. I'm just going. I didn't bet it. I went off ESPN.
Well,
You see it
I
right
knew
there.
that couldn't be true because he's setting up Jamie Benn, and Jamie Benn's on my
What's Stamkos' numbers then?
around the same. You guys are kind of like similar. to be honest.
Stamkos has 25 points and
Damn kiss.
Stamkos.
Stamkos has 25 points and Sagan has 32. Something like that.
Usually
32 points already? Oh, in fantasy.
in you're in fantasy.
So Matt, who do you think's gonna have a better season? Sagan or Stamkos?
Segue. Tyler
They're gonna be comparable. They're gonna be within 4 or 5 points, just like they were last year.
You're probably right. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
you
like,
guys are. When I traded Stamkos, you guys are acting as if I traded him for Dale Weiss.
Hey, you know what I did last night? I said, because Crosby doesn't have any points, I sent freaking, I freaking Dale Hatton. I offered a Dale Hatton trade for Sidney Crosby. And I said, hey, he's got more fantasy points.
ESPN is horrible.
Oh, poor Sidney.
I'm really upset at ESPN. They failed
They
me.
suck. Actually, the games, the previews they do are good because TSN sucks. And then now they're blocking everything over here, which is really aggravating. I was getting a lot of my rundown. See, I do a rundown of each game. You know, if obviously I can't watch every game. I didn't actually even watch the Rangers last night. So the ESPN's got the smoothest website. It runs really well since they did the change last year. And it's just I was just like, you know, screw the fucking Leafs and screw TSN. Is that the 24-hour Leaf network over there? TSN?
Right.
Oh my God, it's just like so annoying. All you hear about is how much the Leafs are losing. And I finally went to ESPN, which is a little more neutral because they're not in Canada.
I was talking to a Leafs fan on the phone at work.
Mhm.
I almost got in trouble for Canadian shaming. Because after I got off the phone, because they weren't clear on some things, I was talking to my customer and I said, I couldn't really, they weren't clear on a lot of things, because they're Canadian.
Did you actually almost get in trouble for that? You said something like,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I quit that job anyway.
yeah, as you will find out. Make sure you stick around and look for a video called Jake Quits His Job. It was,
Jake makes
good.
fun of us because he says we're not real people or something like that. He says
Oh, you guys
Canadians
are.
are.
It's funny, but it's like Germ and Matt and Frenchie are all arguing. Because I think Matt and Germ, or Matt and Frenchie are a little more to the right, and then like Germ is like a solid liberal, and they're like arguing in the chat, and then Jake just comes in and interrupts him. It doesn't matter because it's Canada. They're arguing over the election.
Nothing quite like walking across a wooden bridge and throwing matches as you go. Nothing quite like it. Fucking Link, man.
I kind of agree with him. Did you ever see our money? It's
What?
the stupidest plastic money. And look at this.
Well,
Coins.
Let me see. It's because we get the thing. Coins.
How are you supposed to give the stripper this?
He just threw it.
Get hell on them hoes.
Dude, we feel your pain,
We
Matt.
feel your
live in
pain. It's so
fucking
ridiculous.
Germany.
You only need fucking 4 coins. You need a 1-cent coin, a 5-cent coin, a 10-cent coin, and a 20 motherfucking 5. What do we have here in Europe? We have a 1-cent coin. We have a 2-cent coin. We have a 10-cent coin. We have a 20-cent coin. We have a 50-cent coin.
We have a 5-cent coin.
We have a 5. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. We have a 5-cent coin. We have a 1 euro coin and a 2 euro coin. None of it's necessary. We only
And they're
get
all
to.
weird sizes. Like some of the lower denominations are
God.
bigger than the higher denominations. The 5.
You know what? America was smart. This is what America did. They had a $2 bill and they said, "Fuck this."
Waitresses have fucking back problems over here. It's ridiculous. I got a.
Oh, nobody tips here anyway.
Yeah. I forgot to
Nobody
put the
fucking
damn thing
tips
on
in
again.
Germany.
Nobody tips in Germany. Canada, you're on the air. Who's that?
Hey, speaking of Germany, you speaking of Germinator? What
I'm
the
speaking
fuck
of
is
the
that?
Germinator. Congratulations, your socialist got elected. Shit, I just fucking. I did. I'm so bad with this stupid phone thing. Sorry,
Yeah,
everybody's. You're gonna get some
yeah,
phone
what-
calls after this. I'm sorry.
But
What's
still,
going on?
he's a Canadian.
Yeah. So yeah,
he's
you
a
got
Canadian fan.
you got your socialist president. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Not president. Are you fucking kidding me, man? He loved the Habs, so I don't care.
He likes. Is that why? That's why Bill Bradley used to get elected in New Jersey all the time. They'd be like, he was on the Knicks. And that's probably why this guy, he likes the Habs. I like the Habs. He must make a good goddamn chancellor. Sorry, I called him the
Fuck his
president.
politics. He believes in PK.
That's all I need.
Yeah, screw his politics. He believes in peace.
Fuck.
And
What
that's
is
all
it?
I have to
PK
say.
It's hot, right?
Oh, Jesus.
What is it?
Yeah, and that's all I have to say. I can say another thing. I can say David McJesus, and Rick Nash had a pass.
Yeah, get out of here. Check out the Germinator every
Germinator heard
Saturday.
that noise and started waving away.
I didn't hear you. What did you say? I'm getting away from because Germinator got blown up. What did you say?
I said Germinator heard that noise. He just started waving a white flag.
It is over. It is somebody save the wine. It is over.
I need to go out and have a cigarette. It's getting too hot in here. All right, last night in the National Hockey League, only one game. The Rangers make a big statement. Mina, what the hell's this guy's name? Anti-Renta.
Katana.
We smashed him over the summer. Anti-Ranta. He has 22 saves against the San
Left
Jose
me
Sharks.
off the cup in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I guess he got his. Well, it was a good start, and there's a lot of, what's his name? Finnish Newsflash saying, don't underestimate this guy. He's a really good goalie.
He's a good goalie. He is. He was good for Chicago. He's a really good guy taking the place of Cam Talbot for you guys.
Yeah, he's taking the place of Cam Talbot, but I guess if he doesn't replace Hank in the next month, he's going to start crying about it. All right. Hey, it's 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. in the National Hockey League. Arizona Coyotes take on the New Jersey Devils. Also
I
at
got
7.
the Devils in that game.
What do you got?
Devils are gonna win that game.
I don't think so. I got to be honest
I'll
with
take
you.
the Coyotes.
I'm putting money on the Coyotes after just because you said that. Because the Coyotes with Duclair and Domi, who looks like he's a 5-year veteran already. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a tougher game than you think. I'm telling you, that's not a slam dunk. Not a slam dunk. All right, let me finish this. We'll get the hell out of here. 7 p.m. Cats versus the Pens. in the Igloo. Actually, you don't even call it the Igloo anymore, do they? Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also 7 p.m., New York Islanders versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Maybe they can turn it around. I don't think so. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. The St. Louis Blues go up against the best team in the National Hockey League, the Montreal Canadiens. I don't think there's any doubt about it. The San Jose North Stars, Dallas Stars, whatever, they go up against the Philadelphia Flyers. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got the Bolts versus the Preds in Nashville. 9 p.m. The latest game. Boy, they really cramped them up tonight. Caps go up against the Flames. Flames need to start making impact quick because they can't be making Ryan Lampert right. I can't have that. No, I can't have that.
I feel like every time you read an article, you just figure you put your name at the end of each sentence.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's to you.
Yeah. Oh, just like, oh man. You're surprised? My PowerPoint presentation proves everything. Get out of my grace. Dr. Deke says, hey, Matt, the strippers will take what they can get.